Big Syke, thug life, outlaw.
And tell us what the relationship with Pac was like.
I was my dog, man. Took me around the world, introduced me to everybody. Like you said, I was his closest road dog at the time, man. So it was a beautiful thing.
Okay. How? What was the first time you met him? What was that like?
Well, the first time I met him, it was at Echo Sound. I was doing a session. He came up there with Mo in his truck, and at that time he was just, he had just got a deal, whatever. I was doing my thing, and I just met him, listened to some stuff he was doing. It was cool, and that was it. Then one day he popped up in my neighborhood with one of my homeboys named Serge Mack, and at the time Serge's cousin Watani was his manager. So me and him kind of hit it off. I was, doing my thing, and we just hit it off, man. I was doing an independent album called The Evil Mind Gangsters, and he felt my homeboy mental illness. I don't know if a lot of people remember him talking about mental illness. Mental illness was a rapper. Y'all be hearing a little something about him, but he just took me up under his wing, man. The next thing I know, I was on the plane and in the studio, and next thing I know, he said he wanted to start this thug life thing, and I was like, yeah, I'm with that. And we was in the studio. We did the first Thug Life song. It was called Thug Life, and everything else was just like a dream. Still living it right now.
How? What did you think of? Like, what were some of the things that struck you about him when you met him? Like
the fire in him, the fire in him, the fire in him. He was just, to me, he was just like a little homeboy that was leading the pack, though. He was leading us to where we was trying to get, and he was, just running full speed ahead, not even looking what was in front of him. He just running straight ahead.
Why do you think he liked you so much?
Probably because I am the street, I am what we talk about. He just gave me an opportunity to be a rapper, and now I consider myself a writer because everybody's quote unquote a rapper, so I'm not a rapper no more. I'm just a writer, and that's what he gave me, the opportunity to be, something else that wasn't negative. Even though I might rap some negative raps or whatever people might take it for, that's not what, that's not the bigger picture. The bigger picture is I'm making money legally. I pay taxes now, so it's a beautiful thing.
Did he, how did he influence you? How did your life, I mean, you talked a little bit about it, but I mean more on a spiritual or, kind of philosophical tip. How did you change?
Well, personally, my moms and my pops are still together, so I always had morals. The street is what made me Big Syke. At home, I'm just their son, they baby, so the street had their baby. So I had morals, but what Pac gave me was to run no matter what, run for what you really want. And that no matter what nobody say, no matter how bad it may get, just keep going, because you only fail when you give up. You only fail when you give up. So if I died trying to do what I wanted to do, I would never know that I even failed. Because in reality, I succeeded in what I tried to do because I was doing it the whole time.